The green manicured lawns of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club have long served as more than just the backdrop for the world's most prestigious tennis tournament. For decades, these legendary courts in southwest London have acted as a vibrant stage where sport, high society, and history seamlessly intertwine, capturing the imagination of millions across the globe. As the summer sun warms the pristine grass of Centre Court, an air of profound anticipation always settles over the grounds, drawing an eclectic gathering of international dignitaries, Hollywood legends, and passionate sports enthusiasts. Yet, beyond the fierce baseline rallies and the historic athletic triumphs, Wimbledon holds a uniquely parallel position as a traditional mirror reflecting the evolution of the British royal family. The tournament has historically functioned as a public theatre where the subtle shifts in royal generations are quietly showcased to the world, transforming a simple weekend of athletic competition into a grand exhibition of heritage and modern continuity. This year, the atmosphere surrounding the men's singles final carried an even deeper resonance. An intangible weight felt by the thousands packed into the stands and the millions watching from afar. Long before the first serve was even delivered, an electric current of excitement rippled through the historic venue, fueled not just by the impending clash of tennis titans, but by the quiet knowledge that this particular afternoon would mark a highly significant moment in the contemporary narrative of the monarchy. Before we look deeper into the unfolds of this remarkable day and explore the rich traditions that bind this family to the tournament, take a brief moment to subscribe to our channel to ensure you never miss our in-depth coverage of these historic moments. The anticipation within the stadium grounds reached a crescendo as onlookers caught their first glimpse of the arriving dignitaries, setting the scene for a display of unity and tradition that would soon captivate the entire sporting world. The arrival of the royal party is always a choreograph of immense public interest, a moment where the private realities of a modern family intersect directly with the heavy demands of public life. On this bright Sunday afternoon, the transition from the private sphere to the grand public stage was executed with a remarkable, smiling grace that instantly set the tone for the entire event. Walking down the exclusive pathways toward the heart of the club, the Prince and Princess of Wales presented a picture of composed, contemporary royalty, navigating the intense glare of the media cameras and the cheers of the gathering crowds with practiced ease. Alongside them walked their two eldest children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, both demonstrating a growing familiarity with the grand public roles they are destined to inherit. The visual arrangement of the family as they moved through the venue spoke volumes about their internal dynamics and their collective approach to these major public appearances. Prince George, now 12 years old and growing rapidly into his future responsibilities, walked closely and attentively next to his mother, exhibiting a quiet maturity that seemed to match the gravity of the occasion. Meanwhile, 11-year-old Princess Charlotte walked side by side with her father, engaging in an animated, cheerful conversation that highlighted the warm, accessible nature of their family bond. This public display of familial harmony was not merely a casual outing, but a carefully observed milestone showcasing a new generation of royals, learning to navigate the unique pressures of the spotlight under the watchful, loving guidance of their parents. As the family approached the entrance to the exclusive royal box, the sheer scale of the public reception became overwhelmingly clear, transforming a standard sports attendance into a moment of collective celebration. The royal box at Centre Court is legendary for its strict dress codes, its historic guest lists, and its positions as the ultimate vantage point for the tournament. But on this day, it became the focal point for an extraordinary display of shared respect. The moment the Prince and Princess of Wales, accompanied by George and Charlotte, stepped into the viewing area, the entire stadium seemed to rise as one. A thunderous, spontaneous standing ovation swept through the crowded tiers, echoing across the historic court and lasting for several minutes as the crowd expressed their deep-seated affection and support. This powerful wave of applause did not originate solely from the standard tennis fans in the public seating, but was joined enthusiastically by an array of global celebrities and cultural icons who had gathered for the final match. Among the notable figures spotted clapping warmly in the surrounding rows were acclaimed actors Andrew Garfield, Nicole Kidman, and Tom Hiddleston, alongside global superstar Jennifer Lopez and the influential fashion icon Anna Wintour. This striking convergence of Hollywood royalty and actual royalty created a uniquely electric atmosphere, uniting the disparate worlds of global entertainment and British tradition in a singular moment of shared acclaim. The sheer warmth of the reception provided a vivid reminder of the enduring fascination the public holds for the family, setting an unforgettable stage for the sporting drama that was about to unfold on the court below. As the thunderous ovation slowly subsided and the family took their places in the front row of the royal box, the focus shifted from the initial excitement of their grand entrance to the intimate, compelling dynamics playing out within the family circle itself. Sitting high above the pristine grass of Centre Court, the Prince and Princess of Wales, flanked by Prince George and Princess Charlotte, became an island of focused attention amid a sea of flashing cameras and thousands of spectators. Every glance, every whispered comment, and every shared smile between the family members was closely observed by the global audience, revealing a narrative of deep affection, careful guidance, and shared enjoyment that contrasted beautifully with the intense, high-stakes athletic battle beginning to unfold below them. The absence of their youngest child, 7-year-old Prince Louis, was immediately noted by royal watchers worldwide, serving as a reminder of the careful boundaries the parents maintain in introducing their young children to high-profile public events that require hours of stillness and formal decorum. For George and Charlotte, however, this afternoon was a masterclass in royal observation, a chance to immerse themselves in a beloved British tradition while remaining entirely wrapped in the warmth and security of their parents' immediate presence. Throughout the grueling, fast-paced match, the bond between the Princess of Wales and her young daughter was particularly poignant, providing a series of touching visual moments that quickly became the emotional core of the afternoon's public display. Princess Charlotte, dressed elegantly in a classic blue dress that perfectly mirrored the sophisticated yet youthful energy of the event, was frequently seen leaning in close to her mother, her face beaming with pure delight and curiosity. Catherine, looking radiant and completely at ease in a striking, vibrant green dress, took every opportunity to guide her daughter through the nuances of the intense match, pointing toward the court with an expressive hand and explaining the strategic movements of the players. In one especially tender moment captured by the cameras, the Princess of Wales reached out to gently touch her daughter's face, a soft, matriarchal gesture of reassurance and affection that briefly melted away the formal atmosphere of the royal box. This quiet, intimate exchange highlighted a mother intentionally creating a safe, joyous space for her daughter within the massive, intimidating arena of global media attention, reinforcing a sense of normalcy and deep personal connection despite the hundreds of cameras trained on their every movement. Side by side, Prince William and Prince George displayed an equally compelling dynamic, offering a glimpse into a relationship defined by shared interests, growing maturity, and a quiet, mutual understanding of their future roles. The Prince of Wales, sophisticated in a sharply tailored grey suit, spent much of the afternoon engaging his eldest son in steady, low-toned conversation, analysing the unfolding tennis drama with the easy camaraderie of a father sharing a favourite pastime with his growing boy. Prince George, looking remarkably dapper and mature in a dark suit paired with a classic striped tie, listened intently to his father's insights, frequently breaking into a broad, genuine smile as they shared quick jokes and observations between the intense points. The striking physical similarity between father and son, combined with their synchronized movements and shared expressions, underscored the quiet continuation of a royal lineage, showcasing a young prince who is gradually but confidently stepping into the public eye. The relaxed, joyful nature of their small talk demonstrated that behind the formal attire and the grand titles lies a deeply rooted father-son connection, built on shared experiences and a mutual enjoyment of the sporting world's greatest spectacles. This scene of complete family unity stood in fascinating contrast to the events of the previous day, highlighting the multifaceted nature of the Princess of Wales's public engagements and her unique individual relationship with the Wimbledon tournament. On Saturday, Catherine had made a highly anticipated solo appearance at the women's singles final, an outing that focused all eyes entirely on her personal grace, resilience, and enduring popularity. Arriving without her husband or children, she had commanded the attention of the entire stadium, wearing a head-turning, vibrant red peplum dress that exuded a powerful confidence and sophisticated elegance. Accessorized with exquisite gemstone drop earrings and a matching necklace, the princess had walked into the royal box to a similarly enthusiastic reception, waving warmly to the cheering onlookers, who clapped vigorously to welcome her back to the venue she loves so dearly. That solo appearance had emphasized her individual role as a cornerstone of the modern monarchy, a public figure capable of commanding global admiration entirely on her own merits, before transitioning seamlessly the very next day into the supportive, family-focused matriarch who delighted audiences during the men's final. The deliberate progression of these public appearances, from a powerful solo showcase to a warm family gathering, illustrates a carefully balanced strategy designed to reinforce both the individual strength and the collective stability of the royal family. As the afternoon wore on and the tension on the tennis court reached its absolute peak, the family's collective immersion in the match became even more evident, with all four royals photographed leaning forward in their seats, their faces reflecting the pure, unscripted drama of the sport. The contrast between the formal elegance of their attire and the genuine emotional investment in the game created a highly relatable spectacle, humanizing the monarchy in a way that few other public events can achieve. This specific combination of high-stakes sportsmanship, Hollywood glamour in the surrounding seats, and authentic royal family interaction created a palpable tension within center court, a sense that everyone present was witnessing a historic moment in the making. The intricate tapestry of public duty and private affection displayed by the Prince and Princess of Wales on this day served as a powerful reminder of their unique ability to capture the global imagination, ensuring that this particular Wimbledon final would be remembered just as much for the beautiful family dynamics in the royal box as for the legendary athletic triumphs achieved on the grass below. To fully understand the profound significance of this family appearance, one must look beyond the immediate glamour of the afternoon and examine the deep historical roots that connect the House of Windsor to the All England Club. The presence of Prince George and Princess Charlotte at this level of public exposure represents a deliberate, time-honored tradition of introducing future heirs to the public eye through the unifying medium of international sport. For Prince George, this weekend brought a sense of familiar comfort as he had already made his memorable debut at the men's singles final back in 2022. At that time, the young prince was just 9 years old, a milestone age that carried an extraordinary historical echo within his own family tree. It was at that exact same age, in 1991, that a young Prince William had attended his very first Wimbledon match, accompanied by his late mother, Princess Diana. By introducing George to the tournament at the same life stage, William and Catherine beautifully preserved a multi-generational legacy, linking the past, present, and future of the monarchy in a way that resonates deeply with the public consciousness. Princess Charlotte followed closely in this traditional pathway, making her own highly celebrated debut in the royal box the very next year, sitting proudly alongside her older brother and mother, and proving that the tournament has become an essential rite of passage for the contemporary royal generation. This systematic, thoughtful introduction to public life allows the children to experience the responsibilities of their status within a joyful, celebratory environment, transforming what could be an overwhelming duty into a cherished family memory. The strategic importance of these appearances is further highlighted by the biographies and public roles of the parents themselves, who have spent years cultivating their relationship with the British public and international audiences. The Princess of Wales, now 44, has long been recognised as one of the most popular and influential members of the royal family, using her platform to champion early childhood development, mental health awareness, and the preservation of British cultural traditions. Her patronages, including her prestigious role as patron of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, are not mere honorary titles, but active commitments that she fulfills with genuine passion and dedication. Her husband, Prince William, also 44, carries the immense weight of being the direct heir to the throne, balancing the preservation of ancient state traditions with a modern, accessible approach to leadership. Together, the couple has redefined the public perception of the monarchy, presenting themselves as dedicated public servants who remain fiercely protective of their children's well-being and upbringing. By choosing events like Wimbledon to showcase their family unity, they demonstrate a keen understanding of modern media, utilizing the global appeal of sport to project an image of stability, continuity, and warmth that strengthens the institution they represent. The ripple effects of their attendance extend far beyond the borders of the United Kingdom, influencing global conversations around fashion, etiquette, and the enduring relevance of traditional institutions in the 21st century. Every detail of the family's appearance, from the specific shades of their clothing to the precise nature of their interactions with the athletes and officials, is analysed by commentators and historians worldwide, reflecting the immense soft power the family wields. In an era often defined by rapid change and social fragmentation, the annual return of the royals to the familiar grass courts of Wimbledon provides a comforting sense of predictability and cultural heritage. The event serves as an annual reminder of the power of shared traditions to bring people together, creating a collective experience that bridges the gap between the governing elite and the general public. As the final match concluded and the champions were crowned on the historic court, the Prince and Princess of Wales and their children stood once more to applaud the incredible display of athleticism they had just witnessed, their faces filled with respect and admiration. The departure of the family from the stadium was just as graceful as their arrival, leaving behind an indelible mark on the tournament's history and a wealth of unforgettable images that will be analysed for years to come. This afternoon was far more than a simple weekend distraction for a prominent family. It was a masterfully executed showcase of generational transition, familial love, and the enduring magic of a grand British tradition. By sharing these moments of genuine joy and connection with the world, the Prince and Princess of Wales have ensured that the legacy of this historic tournament remains deeply intertwined with the ongoing story of their own family, promising a future where the traditions of the past continue to be honoured and celebrated by the generations to come.